Okay, so now we're going to find a vendor for these ideas that we got. Okay, now remember, how did we find these ideas? We found them by taking a generic thing, a table or a chair, um, and putting chiropractor in front of it, or doctor or dentist. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be like professional clown suit. It could be like a professional alien mask or something like that. I don't know. It just we want to up the value. It can be trucking equipment, boating equipment. It could be underwater submarine equipment. It could be professional hiking gear. It could be whatever. But generally, we want things that are higher in price because we don't care. We're not like normal retail arbitrage or other people. Our business thrives on on um, being able to have higher priced stuff, which gives with a good amount of margin on it. So when you're coming up with these ideas, it's very easy to do that. Okay, and like I said, I want you to come up with um, a few ideas a week. Doesn't take that long to do. You saw how fast we were able to do this. So so the next thing I like to look at, and this is not a hard fast rule. You can check the handbook to see how we go about doing contacting and doing some of this stuff. But generally, I like to see two things. If the brand, this is a brand right here, and the seller are different, that tells me that they allow dealers, they allow wholesalers. Okay, same thing here. It says other sellers on Amazon. Okay, tells me that they allow wholesalers, which potentially that means that they will allow, that's right, they will allow us, a dropshipping company, to be able to do this. Okay, we know that this is selling because one, I think it had ratings, and it has, I looked down here and it has sales rank, so we're good. So what I like to do here is I like to go to the brand and see if I can't find their actual website. So I'll Google Earthlight Professional Massage Tables. Okay, cool. So, if, so we have chiropractic tables. I mean, we already see that we have access to a lot of stuff, which is awesome. Okay. So if I go down here, generally I like to see, sometimes they'll have a thing where it says become a dealer or something like that. Um, if they don't, oh well. Um, what we do then is we go down to contact us. Sometimes they might even have it up here, but maybe not. Okay, so let's do contact us. And then let's see, sometimes they'll have an, a specific email for vendors or for dealers or something like that. If they don't, there's nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping you from emailing the general thing right here. Okay, emailing the general thing. Look in the handbook on how to reach out to them, what to say. You can even do this, but as the handbook says, if you don't hear from them after a while, make sure that you give them a call. Okay, so boom, we've reached out to one of these one of these. We know that it's a manufacturer. Um, yeah, that's great. So we'll see what their actual program is. We send that. We actually have their phone number. We can also call them if we wanted to. All right. So theoretically, we have one vendor contacted. Awesome. Boom. Next one. This is Devlon Northwest. Let's see who's selling this. This might actually be a good thing. Devlon Northwest is selling this. Now, there's two things that go along with this. Generally, a company who has their brand up here and is selling on Amazon, you run into two things. One, you run into a company that's making sales on Amazon and they're like, well, why do I need more Amazon sellers? Or two, they're making sale. They are on Amazon, but notice how you have to click here to see all the different buying options. Um, what this means is that they are not a pro seller. So generally, what this kind of insinuates is that they put this up here. They put this up here. They weren't making nearly as many sales as they thought, um, and so they're not a pro seller. They don't pay the $40 a month more than likely. Um, and so, which tells me that they weren't making as many sales as they wanted to, and so they said, "Well, I'll stop paying the $40 a month because I'm not making as many sales as I thought." The cool thing is that you can hop on this listing and run sponsored ads or something like that to make the sales go up if you wanted to, um, or you can just hop on the listing because it looks like there are a lot of customer reviews. They could have even like forgot about it for a while and are focused on other things. So you hop on this listing and they go and they do it. But sometimes if they are making sales, the other thing is if they are making sales and you see like a buy box here or whatever, generally they're going to say, well, we already sell on Amazon. Why would we need you? But either way, you can reach out to them. But usually I like seeing that they aren't selling on their own listing or whatever. But you never know till you try. So I Google Devlon Northwest, go here. We'll see what we got. See if we have any contact info or dealers or anything like that. Just a lot of sales. Just have this contact area here. Go actually up on top. There's a contact area as well. Okay, so generally it's a customer service thing. I would actually just email them at the sales at Northwest. Say, hey, use our template. Hey, I'm an established drop shipper. Are you taking on any new resellers? Love your products. They're awesome. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So that's two that we contacted in less than an hour, and then actually ended up being like less than 30 minutes. So I have two vendors that could potentially give us a lot of money. Best choice products. Now, if I see like things like best choice products, generally it's not a manufacturer, but like a reseller, their own. So this one is Alva, sold by Alva Beauty. So let's see how much they're selling. 776 in health and personal care. Not selling very much, which is great. So let's search Alva Beauty. In fact, it looks like Alva Beauty. Let's do that. Alva Beauty, beauty salon equipment. Got a lot of high price stuff, which is good, generally. So let me see. Distributors wanted. Perfect. So let's click here. I want to see what this is. We have across the country to start and maintain their lucrative home base or second business. I don't know. This might be a little bit shady. Don't know. Let's see. Spa equipment, wholesale accessories. I don't know. I would just fill it out and see what the discount is. Okay, so generally, if we're only going to get like a 10%, 15%, or even 25% discount wholesale or whatever, it's not worth it. Generally, it's not worth it. So, because of Amazon fees and all that other stuff, it ends up being a lot. It ends up being just not worth it. So we need to have a deeper discount on that. So when you're contacting these people, make sure that you get a good enough wholesale discount to where it makes sense. But cool. So you saw in less than 30 minutes, we have three potential vendors that we shot emails to. One that is asking for distributors. Generally, if you do 10, if you reach out to 10 vendors, which takes less than an hour, you're going to get a bunch of responses. You're going to probably get 6 responses, and then 2 vendors. Now, 2 vendors might sound like it is not that much, but that's that's a 20%, what we call a 20% conversion rate. That is huge. I used to do sales, and to get cold calling, to do cold calling, and to make one sale, you would call 100 people, you would get 10 appointments, which is 10%, then you maybe make 1 or 2 sales, which that's a 1 to 2% conversion rate. Okay, so this 20% conversion rate leads to thousands of dollars, potentially, in sales per month, every month, until in perpetuity. So super sweet deal. Don't be discouraged. Just keep on doing it. Every week, I want you to um, get new vendors, reach out to them, use the handbook to get and the templates and things like that um, to get in good with them, and you should be all good.